Greetings, family, stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. I hope to find everyone in the highest vibration possible at this time. We're going to get right into it and step into this detox. For emotional and vibrational elevation. Watch your thoughts, be attentive to your breathing, and tap into the highest frequency possible. That is you. Once again, thank you for joining me here. This is your host and co-pilot in the direction of divine source. Sawu to God. Namaste. You are your inner being. You are your higher self. You are the divine source within you. Namaste. Stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. 3 times. I thank the ancestors. I thank the ascended masters and the ancestral lineages for protecting us in this space, giving us the highest insight possible, clear inspiration. Today is a beautiful day. I'm feeling marvelous. I hope y'all feeling marvelous. And feeling good for no reason at all. As always, it's important. It builds the momentum. A few days ago, I spoke about not sure if something was going on planetarily, so I had to get on my astrology and see what the planets were doing. And it is. We head into I don't even know what the day is, but I know 29th is a full moon in Leo and Mercury retrograde, which probably got to do with a lot while I've been stuttering and things going on with my throat, keeping my throat clear, doing a lot of throat chakra work. Pardon me. But I hope everybody feeling good for no reason at all. And in this Mercury retrograde with this Leo full moon, it's important that which I've been talking a lot about, the heart space, the heart chakra. I've been wearing a lot of green, which is heart chakra energy, which is today I'm wearing brown for earthy energy. To stay grounded, it's important to be grounded. Uh, Colors do have an impact in our life and in our frequencies. Uh, but we preparing for a solar polar shift, a polar shift, meaning 5D energies must be integrated, and that's why it's been a lot of heaviness energetically. I know I'm not the only one aware of it because I talk to people and we all been pretty much describing the same things, even though we wasn't uh, sure what it was that was going on. It is some things going on. When we got to integrate this 5D frequency energy, because it's foreign to most of us, depending on where you at in your path. With that said, if you think all the time, you have nothing to think about but your thoughts. So that's speaking to what the shift is doing. The shift is challenging us to go beyond ourselves. When we get with reality, all sorts of illusions disappear. I'm sure many of us are finding that out as well. We need people around us that's not afraid to call us on what need to be called out. We need people around us that's not afraid to challenge us where we don't challenge ourselves, and that's able to see it. What is the basis of well-being? Well, in my opinion, I can give us 3 things to identify if we're in a state of well-being: your energy, your frequency, and your vibration. Anything else is the world playing like it's there when it isn't. Now, some will catch that and some won't until it's time. If you manage to find yourself, if you manage to find yourself living a life or in work or wherever you find yourself having work and putting your heart and soul into it, it's worthy of respect. Appreciate it. Appreciate yourself. Many of us want people to appreciate us, and we don't appreciate ourselves. So the appreciation of others can't even come through. Why do I say that? Because appreciation is the basis of well-being, not only on the material plane, but on any other level of life. All things are to God, your higher self. Continue to improve your skills. The universe notices our efforts through others, even when we think nobody paying attention. We can't do everything right, but only at half steam. We can't do everything right with only half the steam. We got to turn up our imagination to use our talents more actively as we create opportunities for self-realization and self-improvement. As we pay attention to life, showing us how to live it in a more full manner. It's okay to surprise yourself or be surprised by yourself. The fact that you can do everything don't mean that you have to do everything. And it was funny that my higher self inspired this self y'all see to write that down, because it was a direct mirror reflection of things that I had to grow and transcend beyond. The fact that you can do everything don't mean that you have to do everything. And doing everything don't mean that you have to physically know how to do it. Some people just know how to do everything through how their mind works. So it's nothing that they can't do in a sense. But it don't mean we have to. Let somebody else do something sometimes. And I'm learning that. And I thank y'all for helping me and forcing me to continue to learn that. And why do I say that? Because we can't turn our abilities into duties. Then life feel like work. Do not turn your abilities into duties, because life will feel like work. Everywhere will feel like work. Everything you do will feel like work. Do not turn your abilities into duties. Otherwise, there will definitely be a person who wants to use it. Everything feels like work. No, we ain't here to live like that. Living is not a competition. And work is not the only component of life. Just as money is not the only criteria for embracing another human personality. We as human beings, man, the more we are seeing, the more you see how gross, Lord, how gross nature, we as humanity can be and what we came from. Living is not a competition, it's work, and work is not the only component of life. Just as money is not the only criteria for embracing another human personality. But most people, we're in a place where we only embrace people or receive people based on what they got. But what type of soul, what does that describe about whoever operating in that? This is how I have to look at life and look at myself in it. I said that to say, look for other and higher guiding principles. A true friend, a true family, true associates, true companions, whatever you want to call it, will put you on to opportunities without fear you getting ahead of them. Pay attention. A true friend, a true family, true associates, your true associates will put you on the opportunities without being in fear of you getting ahead of them. Knowing if you make it, you're going to pull them up anyway, and even if you don't feel entitled to. But that's a space, that's a growth, that's a maturity we as human beings have to grow into, have to learn into, have to experience things into. I say that to say, help those around you, and you got less pocket watchers. I bet you help those around you, you have less pocket watchers, where everybody won't get it, and everybody ain't meant to. It's okay. We ain't all came here to do the same thing, but, I'm going to do my job in it. So we all know. If you know who's pushing you to your future, it's easy to see what pulls you to your past. Let's assume we all doing everything right. Let's just assume we're doing everything right. Because if we know to do something else, will we be doing it? So whatever you're doing, when you're doing what you're doing it at, you gotta feel like you're doing something right. You're doing the highest thing that you know to do. And you are. We're doing everything right. Because if we did know to do something else, we would be doing it. Spiritually, many of us didn't choose the life that we live or the life of the hermit. Yet fate or destiny, whatever you want to call it, may have made some of us take that path. in order to complete certain things that we have to master in this life to assist others to accomplish whatever they here to accomplish. So I take pleasure in the opportunity of being who I am in this type of service to y'all in doing that. Now, we just got to come out the shadows. More of us need to come out the shadows and be the light to others that we are becoming to ourselves. So once again, I take pleasure, salute to God, to be able to do that. Don't spend time concerned with how people feel about you. I used to do that. And don't spend time concerned with the impression you make on others. I used to do that. And I say that because it takes a lot to do this. Because once you put yourself out there, the world is your audience. But that's neither here or there with growth and maturity. Don't spend time concerned with how people feel about you. And don't spend time concerned with the pressure you make on others. Right actions will benefit right actions. Get everything else out your head. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but I'm always speaking to somebody as I speak to myself. When is doing the right thing not always the right thing to do? You ever ask yourself that? When is doing the right thing not always the right thing to do? If you're not good at something, it doesn't mean it wasn't right to try. Because I don't believe we fail. But if you're not good at something, it don't mean it wasn't right to try. It's okay to laugh at yourself, your errors and mistakes, because we never made any. We're all where we're supposed to be, right? Doing the right thing. What we feel the right thing is, correct? So there ain't no mistakes if you God, if you divine, if you source. Being better is always harder than who you used to be. Being better is always harder than who you used to be. But each day it gets easier and easier. So find humor, because humor is a part of being human. As we move on, we can't let the responsibilities that we bear weigh us down, because if we do, you will never move forward. Without a shadow, there is no substance. And these are 4 words to focus on. I thank y'all. We're going to proceed to the 80K loop. Book 2, Law of Life. We still in the Ascended Masters, Cosmic and Divine Beings. And we're on page 377. That might be an angel number. Y'all can look it up if you're compelled to. The angelic hosts. Angels, cherubim, seraphim, angel devils, and archangels make up the angelic hosts. They have names, they are beings with feelings, and have a purpose in life. As they serve silently, they give of their life qualified energies. They radiate some particular quality. They are wholly pure and perfect beings. They grow in size and capacity through service to which they are assigned and through love from those whom they serve, whether ascended or unascended. They have golden or light colored hair and are extremely beautiful in nature. They are one-pointed beings of one particular virtue, one quality or activity, while man is 12-fold in nature. 12-fold in nature. Angels are impregnated with a certain quality in the great spheres of auras of ascended masters and divine beings, and then radiate that to wherever they are sent. They need not label, but they just shine. Angels are sent to serve mankind and must obey. They obey instantly the directions or commands of the masters. They are intelligent beings of love and do not reason, but willingly and joyously give obedience. They respond immediately to a call. Their service is not only to give or implant a certain specific quality in the feelings of someone requiring it, but they will and do expand the good qualities and activities already within mankind. Angels are primarily protectors. They radiate and amplify God qualities. Their response or action is in connection with the emotional world of mankind, while the elementals respond to thought formed by mankind or mind. The angels grow and develop mainly through radiation. They learn the control of energy. They can become cherubim, seraphim, archangels, and greater beings. Angels deal with energy and its actions. When seen with the inner sight, they appear more in streams and circles of energy. Forces. They appear more in streams and circles of energies, forces than in actual form. Angels are invoked and created by cosmic beings in any number, whatsoever is required. There are countless numbers of angels who serve at inner levels who never contact the world of form. Every ascended master and cosmic being has many angels serving with him. There are angels of all the various qualities and activities. There are angels of light, divine love, peace, healing, wisdom, freedom, victory, angels of the flame, angels of the threefold flame, wealth, angels of the violet flame, blue flame, pink flame, and each specific flame, angels of white fire, angels of blue lightning, angels of the flaming sword, etc. They usually form the court and attend an ascended being. Many render service in the physical realm with mankind. Their service is to guard energy and to hold radiation. The angel wraps his own divine love about the stream of energy so that no destructive force can use that energy. In connection with mankind, they are to project a certain quality, whichever is theirs, and hold it to assist persons or conditions. They carry the virtue of the being who created them. When one calls forth the healing flame of the cosmic Christ, an angel can stand beside him and direct the flame until the physical body can stand the vibratory action. Then it can be drawn through oneself. Some of the angelic hosts have incarnated, have taken physical embodiment, and live as human beings, seldom known to themselves. Are you an angel? They have taken on human qualities, as has the rest of mankind. They can be called fallen angels. As the saying goes, when they take on embodiment, they come under the inner and outer laws of mankind, becoming one with that kingdom. In other words, they are transferred from the angelic host to that of mankind and are to develop in nature likewise. Unlike the beings of the elements, who are also created by ascended and cosmic beings, they do not take on and express human qualities when serving mankind. However, when discord is too great, they may be unable to withstand the strain and hold their virtue, thus becoming deficient. Then they are recharged by some great being or go back to the sun for regeneration. The cherubim are larger in size than the angels. Their nature is to absorb the virtues of whatever realm they go to or from the presence of divine beings. Their main service is to guard energy. They stand guard and protect great streams of energy drawn by ascended and cosmic beings and radiate that quality. They serve mostly at inner levels and not so much with mankind. However, this action has somewhat changed within the past several years. They may go into the radiation of any of the temples in any of the 7 spheres or go within the belt around the sun, there be imbued with God qualities, and then bring that virtue back and radiate it out. They are also a part of the court of great beings as they move through the universe. I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for your time, thank you for your attention, thank you for your love, support, donations, and everything. We will finish part 2 tomorrow because I'm just in a window period, but I wanted to reach out to y'all. Like, share, subscribe. My Cash App is $SAIWOODAGOD. That's $Sawudagod. As always, feel good for no reason at all. Remain your authentic self and be infectious to others, because we all are viruses. So what are you making? What are you making people sick with? Because sickness don't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Contagion don't have to be a bad thing. What good sickness are you giving off? What good infection are you giving off? What good contagious, energy are you giving off? That's what I'm talking about. So with that, feel good for no reason at all, man. Stillness and blessings, love and light, health and wholeness. I love y'all, family. Peace.